Right, hello everybody, welcome to another video on this Mercedes ML350. So the next problem we're going to look at on this car is the fact that the automatic gearbox is not kicking down. So what I mean by that is, as any of you who've driven an automatic will know, when you put your foot right down on the accelerator, what should happen is the gearbox should kick down to the lowest possible gear it can, thereby giving you sort of maximum possible acceleration through the rev range, and that's currently not happening on this car. I mean, if you put your foot down, it will change down to a lower gear, maybe depending on what speed you're doing and all that sort of stuff, but it's not kicking down to the lowest possible gear like it should do. Now, on these at the bottom of the accelerator, there's actually a switch that tells the car when you've actually sort of put your foot all the way down. My suspicion is there's something wrong with that switch, so we're going to have a look at that and see if we can fix it. Okay, so the switch is just here underneath the accelerator, and straight away, just by looking at it, I can tell, or I'm pretty sure I can tell, that it seems like it's jammed in the down position. I think it should be sitting. You see where these kind of black lugs are. I think the grey bit should be sitting slightly prior to those. So straight away that makes me think, yes, that there is something up with that. But anyway, what I'm going to do next is I think what we need to do is like prise off this cover, this circular cover here, which I think just prizes off. I'm going to do that as gently as possible using a couple of kind of screwdrivers like this, making sure I don't break it. Well, after I've taken it off, I will show you guys the clip, so you can the design of the clip at the back, so you can see what you're doing. And then I think once that's off, then I think that this switch unit should just clip out of there, and then we can take a proper look at it. Okay guys, I got this off, but let me tell you that it would be very easy to break this. So let me explain to you what you need, how you need to get this out. Because look, these are what the clips look like at the back. Yeah. Now, without knowing what they look like that, you would imagine that to clip it away from the carpet, you would kind of go in like that and try and clip it away like that. But that actually doesn't work, because in effect doing that doesn't actually release these clips. So what you actually need to do is use a small screwdriver, so say like one like this, and go in through the little kind of gap that exists between like this cover and the and the switch unit. Go in like that, and then kind of like prise these clips away from the kind of the metal bit that they clip into, and then you can kind of release one, and then kind of like use a torch to kind of see where the other one is, release that one, and release the final one, and then it comes out. But it's, you definitely got to do it that way. I think if you just kept on prising it from the outside, you just break one of these clips, and then it's obviously not going to go back on there properly. Right, so there is a switch unit with the cover removed. Now let me see if I can show you taking this out now. So there's like a clip, two clips that I think just pushed together like that, and then yep, it's coming out. Oh, it's just come up a little bit as well, the actual switch unit, so maybe it was just jammed in there. Okay, it's released. And what is this? Slack in the wiring. Actually, you can't really see what I'm doing anyway, can you? Let me get that out, and I'll come back to you guys in a minute, guys. Okay guys, so once I put the camera out of the way so I could actually have a proper good look at what I was doing, it actually came away quite easily, and there is actually a reasonable amount of slack in the wire as well, so not too difficult to get out at all really. Just one thing I would point out though, on first, when you're releasing the electrical connector, on first inspection it looks like you need to kind of pull these tabs back. But actually you don't. The way the connector is designed is that the bits that slot into those tabs on the connector, they're actually kind of angled, so you just need to kind of give a good sharp pull on the connector, and it comes out. You don't need to mess around kind of like pushing these these tabs back or anything like that, because there's actually one on each side, if you see what I mean. So you don't need to mess around with those, just pull back on the connector. Right, anyway, so just on first inspection, it looks like there's some kind of adjustment on this. I don't know what's going on there quite. It certainly seems a bit kind of like jammed, and like it doesn't look correct. Basically, it's moving that way, some kind of adjustment, something going on like that. I think the switch bit is actually this grey bit, and that doesn't seem to be moving at all. So I don't know. I'm going to sort of have a bit of a closer look at this, and then I'll come back to you guys. I'm certainly sort of feeling like at the moment like this is the culprit. Okay guys, so I did a bit of research into are these things adjustable, and I haven't been able to find any information about adjusting them. So maybe I was wrong earlier, maybe they're not actually adjustable at all, and maybe it's just one of those mechanisms that these engineers seem to design a bit more complicated than what you and I might think they need to be. So I don't know is the honest answer to that. But moving on, what I have done is I got in contact with the Mercedes main dealer, and actually, surprisingly, they're very cheap to buy from the main dealer. Only £22 to buy from them, and actually, in fact, on a certain well-known website, they were more. They were £25. So it just goes to show that you shouldn't always think that stuff is cheapest online. Always good to sort of like check in the main dealer and whatever else. But anyway, so I've got a replacement. Here it is. So first of all, just in terms of the way that these parts are physically sitting, as you can see, that grey bit on the new one is sitting higher than the grey bit on the old one, and I think that conforms to the off position. And also if I try pressing up and down on that, as you can see, I can. And also you might have just noticed the display on the meter changing there. So basically I've got this I've just got the switch wired up to that meter on the ohm scale, just basically effectively taking a resistance reading through it. And as you can see in the off setting, the resistance is at that 1 indicates a very high resistance basically, but when we switch the switch on into the kickdown position, it goes into a very low resistance, i.e. like a continuous circuit. So just as a comparison for you guys, if I do the same on the old one, so as you can see, I can't push down on the switch because it's already in the down position. But as you can see, electrically it's indicating off. So the fault with this old switch here, my old switch, is that physically it's jammed in the on position, but electrically it's broken in the off position. So yeah, so basically I'm going to put that new one in, and I'm pretty sure it's going to fix it. So yeah, let's go and do that. By the way, guys, you probably in my previous videos you've seen me doing like similar tests, like we just tested this, just using like a lamp like this, wired, in series through a battery. And you might be wondering why on this occasion, instead of using a lamp, I used the meter and the resistance scale. The reason I did that is because I'm not sure what kind of current this switch is designed to handle. It probably would have been okay just to use something like this with it, wired through like a 12-volt battery. But I thought to myself, because I'm not sure, just in case, because I don't want to go like blowing the new switch or anything like that, I just thought I'm going to be safe and just use the meter on a resistance scale. So just in case you were wondering why I did it that way, that's why. Okay, so new switch is in, as you can see, and I'm pleased to report that everything clipped back on there properly, no breakages or anything, so that's good. And if we push the accelerator down onto it, as we can see, it's making contact and clicking down. So pretty sure that's going to be fixed, but obviously we need to take it for a test drive and see. Okay guys, so that's fixed, I'm pleased to say. I'm going to just try and show you. I don't know how well I'm going to be able to show you, but let's give it a go. So okay, foot to the floor. Yeah, so you can see the way it's kind of like holding the revs, you know, all the way up through. I've got traffic ahead of me, so I can't really kind of demonstrate it much more than that. But anyway, that hopefully, let me just try and do it one more time. So driving along at steady speed, and then I'll go foot to the floor. Yeah, I think you kind of, it was definitely a bit more obvious then. I don't know how well it might have come out on camera or not, but anyway, it's definitely kind of functioning the way you would expect it to function now. So yeah, I'm going to close it off like that, guys. Thank you for watching, and I hope it was useful and interesting to you, and I will hopefully catch you guys on another video soon. Bye bye.